handy driver in the Porsche Penske Motorsports machine. Nick, let's get out of a little bit of the moisture that's still over the pit lane. That was a heavy burst of rain, but what a lightning start for your teammate at the start of the race in those dry conditions.
Yeah, it was great to watch. You know, we're running a bit heavier this year than we were last year, and I mean, I think even my boy Felix said it looks like that extra weight is helping to switch on the tyres. Obviously, there was a little bit of rain during the start, but Felipe did an unbelievable job getting some temp in the tyres, and yeah, it was great to watch. Obviously now it's a bit wetter again, so we'll have to see how the relative pace stacks out, but it's been a good race to watch from the sideline so far, so I'm looking forward to getting in and joining it.
And it seems like you'll probably be getting in with the track drying up. And one thing I've talked to a couple of the other drivers about, harder Michelin tire, which I guess in these conditions with that drying surface might be difficult to get up to temperature.
It is, of course. It's exactly as you think. You know, the hardest compound that we run, you know, it's the most susceptible to cooling down. This is the problem. When there's rain, you can have a wet surface, but if you have temperature in the rubber still grips. It's when the temperature comes out of the tire. So yeah, the hard tire is obviously, it's well suited to this track normally, but yeah, a little bit of water, moisture on the surface, and it soon cools down. It obviously then makes this crossover point from the wets onto the slick tire, you know, a little bit later than, let's say, if we were running the medium compound that we normally do. So, but it's the same for everyone. So you know, it just spices everything up and makes it more interesting. We didn't have a very interesting Saturday, so we're all interested for, you know, things that are mixing the race up. It's good.
And as a driver, I'm guessing, when you're slightly on the back foot, it's nice to have this sort of changeable condition. It gives you that chance to really force your way to the front.
Yeah, exactly. You know, on a straight race, I don't think we've got much for the Acuras and the Caddies. So yeah, anything that can mix up the order or mix up what's going on, or even give us a chance to play a bit of strategy. You know, this is all taken into the pit stops that are going to come later in the race. So yeah, it's all part of endurance racing, eh?
Best of luck.
And to Diana Binks, sorry, I hadn't realised you'd had to step out of the lane earlier on. My apologies. Diana Binks with Aaron Telitz down at Vassar Sullivan.
No problem, thank you very much, John. Aaron, you've just jumped out of the car. First of all, how was that start?
Yeah, nice and clean start. Our Lexus RCF GT3 car is working well out there. But it's a classic Watkins Glen 6-hour race. Rain showers popping up, and now it's time to go to work on strategy. And Ben's hopping in for his first stint since Daytona. We'll see how he goes.
How much is that strategy changing, and having